now. Hey, hold on. Can y'all hear me in these streets? Because I'm going to ask this a couple of questions. Because, we had a couple of things. You shut your goddamn face. We had a couple of issues. So we got a little thing going on today because we want to make sure that the people over here, from this bullshit. So I'm not going to add them yet because I'm here trying to get control back over the White House. Because it'll cause reverb. Can I please be AB? God damn. See, this is the problem. So let me tell y'all something. I'm very proud of my wonderful. Hold on. Somebody in the comments already. Oh, y'all can hear me? Come on, brother Clark. Hold on. I will ask again. See, this is the reason I stay home right now. That white man could have took me, and I will see y'all again.
Yeah, you would have been fine, because you would have worn him out and got them corners. We're going on a trip. Let's go.
We too close to industrial. Excuse me, Cesar Chavez, for those that know it, man. Hey now, what's going on? Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Terry. It's been a long time coming, but we back in this boosh. I got two of my wonderful co-hosts here this evening, and hold on, both of them arrived at the same time, so I can't, as y'all would say, I can't be messy today. So they both arrived at the same time. So this should be very interesting. Nevertheless, we have a very interesting show this evening. We're going to try and get in the middle of all the things. And yes, we got questions and things we got to talk about. And none of y'all probably saying, did you share it with the team? No, I didn't share it with the team because there's a whole bunch of shit going on. But it should be very interesting. So what I'm going to do, for those that are watching, hey, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in to Weekend Pearls again. Like and subscribe. We're on YouTube, of course, already. Make sure to go ahead and check us out on all the wonderful places you get all your podcasts as well. We're in the thing. So I'm going to go ahead and add them because they're over here being messy. So I'm going to mute myself and add them. And I'm going to show y'all how to. Well, look at this. Can everybody hear me in the audience? Can y'all hear me? Not y'all. I'm talking about the people out in YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Y'all almost said grinder.
GC.
Child, this grinder has a live.
Growler.
Hey, Tracy. Hey, now. Thank you. Look at God. Thank you. I am in control of the White House. But Hillary still didn't go to jail, though. Who? Ken Paxton.
I thought they was going to impeach him.
They need to. I feel there's a lie in the room.
What did he do? Because I don't pay
attention. What did he do?
I don't pay attention to them. I don't pay attention to them because when you start talking trash and start talking about, yo, we need to do this, we need to do that, we need to get rid of this, I don't pay no attention.
Child,
as you can see, I found out this. Anyways,
let me tell you something.
He was talking about the mental health. So well. He was talking about instead of him doing gun control, which is what we really need. Amen. You want to get back on here and talk about mental health. Yeah, that's a big issue too, but you cut the funding for it, girl. So what they gonna do? Let you do that. I didn't know he cut almost $200 million of funding for mental health. So you gonna talk about this mental health and you need to help it. No, you need to do gun control. Just because it's gun control does not mean that they're gonna take your gun rights away for y'all who like to get gun happy. It just means we need tighter restrictions, not you. Look, I see how you cut your way. Not you, baby. No, you not like them. You not like them, friend. You got control. But anyways.
Oh!
Not both of them.
Hey, Daniel!
Look, it's both of them, girl.
I'm trying to get everybody into the thing. Y'all stop that. Well, quiet as a kid. See, so I'm talking about. It's one show, one team. Look here. Take the chains off the motherfucking door. Take the chains off the door. Lean on me. Lean on me. Papa. Mr. Clark. Papa. You're coming back, man. They call me back, man. Okay, since y'all want to start this bullshit, first round. Let's get it. Let's go. All right. So, for those that are watching, and I'm going to be funny tonight because I feel as though it's necessary. I'm going to bring this into the room. What's important right now is that I'm soliciting all the prayer warriors. Jesus. It's that time again. For all you heathens, helpers, hookers, and whores. Vacation Bible School! Yay! It's coming! It's coming! So, for those that are going to go ahead and be participating with our Vacation Bible Schools, I just want to let you know, you're not supposed to hide condoms in your Bible. Pause. And I'm going to leave it where it is. I'm sorry. Somebody had to say it, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to get dinged for it.
Law schools don't bring us. I don't know.
First off, can we stop? Hold on. Can we do it? Can we have a conversation? First off, we're going to be very honest. How did you get here? Because somebody was fucking. Just because we want to label it as making love, or that was a night of leisure and I gave into the flourish.
There was no condom.
There was some cockers. What?
Neither hidden or present.
Right. And if
somebody hit the sausage.
And if it was, there should have been a lawsuit.
No one hit the condom.
There should have been a lawsuit because it didn't work.
It's like
spread, lay low and spread it wide.
Ooh.
Lay low and spread it wide. This is not how this is supposed to go tonight. No, everybody can hear y'all. Yeah. That mic is very loud.
Yes.
Yes, I'm muted so we don't have the feedback.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we hear everything. So go ahead and go ahead and talk up on it. I can hear it. I can play back too.
You said nothing.
You said Sealy.
I ain't say no CD Postopedic now, baby.
Y'all play some man.
That was gonna be her name. CD Postopedic.
Okay, so clearly I'm about to fight tonight. I stand by myself. And
that's why my hair's pulled up. Who you gonna fight?
Look,
I vote the devil. Okay, we can fight him. We can fight him, baby. He said I have to fight. All my life I have to fight girl right now.
Oh shit. Hold on. I'm gonna fight the devil. I don't know what y'all want me to do that. I'm tired.
Oh, I'm gonna be with your
Go ahead.
I'm gonna be with your friend Sunday.
You gonna be my friend, son? Who's my friend? Oh, okay. Shots up. Let's go. Chop. I got time today. Because, you know, the Lord is a friend of mine. Like Kelly Price said, he's a friend of mine.
You know what he had?
You better sing. What?
He lied.
What?
Cheated. And took all he had.
Even my good Ritz crackers. Have y'all ever tried to eat tuna fish? You done made the best tuna fish of your life.
Ain't got no crackers.
It ain't got no
You're supposed to check that before you
That is it. I ain't gonna say a thing. The blackest thing I heard. You got one thing, but you ain't
got no.
What you should do was
got Kool-Aid no sugar.
You should have buttered you some bread and made some toast. There you go.
Oh shit! Oh my God!
That would have been crackers, baby. She would have been crunching on that sandwich.
Lord,
I don't do chicken. Now I'll do a chicken salad sandwich.
How you gonna have a barbecue that ain't got no grill? Ain't got no charcoal.
No barbecue, no grill.
But
y'all better get that oven.
Y'all
better get that oven.
How you even fix your brain to want a barbecue without a grill? Baby, you know damn well you ain't got no motherfucking grill.
I can't fix everything. That's my job. I'm tired.
For the people who did that, they need to be in prison. You're crazy.
Now, baby, you put them ribs. You bake them ribs.
Take them to the closest.
Bake them at, was it 375, 350, 375. You can bake them up, cover for a moment. Take it out.
I
put
said
sauce on them if you like them sauce.
All of that.
We ain't baking
No.
that.
Then you bake them again.
We didn't say we was baked barbecue. We said barbecue. They take them to the nearest insane asylum.
I'm so sorry, God.
They need to.
I had a flashback about some baked ribs.
They
were so good. They were so juicy. And they were so off the bone.
All will be revealed.
I'm
just saying. All right.
I wish I could.
Everybody that's tuning in, I see everybody coming in. So I see people coming in and out. So I'm saying, hey y'all, what's going on?
Hey, man.
This is one of another episode of Weekend Period. Yeah. I told you we are not running no more than an hour because there's an agenda that has to be had. Will be kept. We on our timeline. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. All right. So we talked about Vacation Bible School. Please don't. Please, can we say this? If your child has an upper respiratory infection, can y'all please keep them out of Vacation Bible School? I am sick of y'all sending y'all nasty, snot-nosed ass children to school and know goddamn well they sick. No, you know you see that highlighter green ass snot sit right there.
About the Lord and get blessed and be saved. How you gonna get by them? Okay, they're trying to get right with the Lord too.
Do you want to be around the saints coughing and sneezing?
That's why I wear a mask. I ain't gotta worry about it. They trying to get that. I'm vaccinated and double vaccinated, so I'm not worried about it. And I got the grace of God, so baby, trust me.
So according
they're trying to get that.
According to the local
healing touch.
Dallas County Health and Human Services went ahead and gave a little shout out, and I'll go ahead and say, y'all, it's that time.
An update.
It's an update, child.
They said this summer.
I'm gonna say it. Let me go back.
Summer.
Hold on. I'm going to go to my phone and reference.
This summer coming up.
I'm going to my phone and reference. All right.
Yeah, so that's if we ever make it to it. Shit.
Look, to all my gooch gobblers, nip ticklers, foreskin cleaners.
Dallas County ain't said all that now.
Keep in mind,
Dallas County ain't said all that.
Monkeypox is back
on the rise again.
She's on the rise. She's on the rise. Just like some of these unclean cops. Yeah.
I got a call today.
What?
Yeah, they was like, is this, I was like, yeah. Uh-huh. She was like, we're just making sure and checking up because, you already had your 2 shots, so you're good. We don't know if they're going to do another booster. She said once they get the word, then they'll let us know. But she said, we're just checking up and making sure we have updated information to reach out to everybody. Because she said most of them only went and got their first shot.
They didn't follow up.
They didn't get their second. Mm-hmm. Y'all supposed to get y'all second one, bitch. It's not going to work if you get just one.
I just want to be clear. These shots aren't preventing anything, right?
Do you feel like it's preventing anything?
It's lessening the effects, from what I understand.
Yeah, that if you get
that's what it did with the COVID shot too, right?
Girl, I don't want to talk about that because I caught it before I even got the shot. That girl.
We done had a few of them pass away.
Hold on.
Well, that's because it was underlying issues.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. This is for
hold on.
This is the
disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976 allows it made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by a copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit educational or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. This video was made for entertainment purposes and is transformative in nature. Amen. Y'all be blessed. So don't get your ass on here and start over here spreading. I'm so confused.
Stop spreading what?
Oh, speaking of spreading things, let's talk about this today. It's almost time again because we're about to go ahead and get into Juneteenth, but we got to get to Memorial Day first. For those that partake in the things of the back and the fronts of the back, baby, that is a what type of pack? It's a 10 bottles. 10 bottles. And it's running, 10. I want to say 11 or 10.49.
10? Who need?
Oh, 10.
You got your homegirls with you. You got your homegirls with you, and ain't nobody. And I can understand.
Can we have this conversation?
I'm used to the 4-pack. I ain't never seen it. I'm not used to the
conversation. Look out for your friends.
Well, that too. But I'm going to bring this up. So I'm not excluding my women in this whole conversation. Because sometimes they like
y'all like to be a little experimental too. I'm not going to lie. Y'all get that one person.
And
yeah, y'all come ask us, so girl, how to use it.
I'm gonna say it because we are clearly in Gooch Gobbler season right now. for those men and women alike, if you know your partner is not the normal recipient of these kind of behaviors, let's encourage cleanliness. We don't want you to end up having laryngitis because of dingleberries, okay? Or all of a sudden you end up with staph, or tell you got dookie in your eye. You know that old Duke, you know that COVID, the new COVID got the dookie in your eye, give you pink eye.
Okay, all right. If you're not looking, all I'm saying is if you just dive in blind,
you ain't scoping,
baby. If
you
you
in that hole, you gotta survey the land, baby. You're supposed to survey the land. You gotta survey the land. You can't just dive in.
You know,
like Trey Songz says, no.
But Trey Songz saying he's a struggle child.
If you
he been fighting since 1983.
But he said dive in. He never said close your eyes. The bitch not see where you landed.
The neighbors know his name.
Because he saw where he landed.
I don't know what y'all want me to do with that.
I don't know, but all I'm saying is nothing you jump into should you do with your eyes closed.
The neighbors know his name.
Except swimming pool, I have to because I can't have that.
Oh shit!
I can't just open my eyes when I jump in there. Now I open my eyes when I'm underwater, but you know, my eyes is closed.
Shit, I'd rather you close them while you're under there.
Nah, man, I gotta see because baby, I don't trust the water like that either.
What is my phrase?
You see,
if the water ain't clear, don't come near. I'm dead. Even Maddie, look, even his master love the quote. I'm just telling y'all,
baby. No.
And don't go out there eating in Lotus either. I know y'all want to go to these goddamn food trucks downtown.
Eating what?
In Lotus. I need you to.
Seasoned corn in a collar.
Am I the only bilingual person? Some eating Lotus.
Seasoned corn.
What is an elotes?
Seasoned corn on the stick, or sometimes in the cup.
I get the corn in the cup.
In the cup.
Elote.
Oh, baby, she's trying to cook you, girl.
But now all of a sudden he won't be motherfucking bilingual. But see, you could have told me before we started the episode. But now we want to do this shit. That's fine. Yeah. But have you eaten the corn?
Elotes.
But have you eaten the corn? I'm adding the S.
Actually, not today. I had tamales.
I need to be out there in y'all neck of the woods. That's how I feel, Dion.
We had tamales.
What kind?
Wakanda.
Pollo.
Wakanda.
Oh.
Wakanda.
Pollo.
Pollo. Baby, I'm telling you motherfuckers, baby, y'all done took them old birdless tapes and now y'all want to be bilingual. I'm not. I cannot do this shit.
But no, like, look, you know, they homemade, like, it's a...
But they are the best every
time.
Oh
my God, like, a friend of mine, her mom makes them.
Mm-hmm.
So, baby.
Is it her abuela?
We show order some.
Is that abuela? Or abuelita?
Well, no, she's the mother. She ain't the grandmama.
First of all, I want abuelita.
I'm sure...
you know, at some point they got to pass down the recipe.
Me, Brella, she passed down the recipe. And she watched and supervised to make sure she was doing it right.
Yeah, out here looking stupid.
But they gotta pass down the recipe at some point. Shit, they can't live for
And you know, Granny's gonna be like, "Come here."
Oh no! Hold on. Hey,
Yolanda.
What's going on, Yolanda? What's going on?
We don't even know the topic.
We don't even know the topic, baby. Girl, it's everywhere.
First off, so
we were going to. We started rough.
No, so it started off real rough. So we were already on vacation Bible school, which we had to really get out of the way because it's that time. It's that time.
Because if you still sending your child to Bible school,
do you know? Okay, the first time I got hit. So I remember going to vacation Bible school. I still have my certificate.
I only went one time. It was like a camp, right?
Yes. But let me tell you something. That's the first time I ever got hit with a baseball. I had a knot on my fucking forehead. I'll never forget it. I got forced to go to vacation Bible school because of my mother and that woman that lived across the street. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't know. I was visually seeing it.
And then, but let me tell you something. In vacation Bible study, do you not know we watched Raiders of the Lost Ark? What? I was so done. Like, I was so confused. Like, y'all would show the Raiders of the Lost Ark in church.
It was actually how long was this little process? yours?
I'm gonna say it was 2 weeks.
I was like, because I was gone for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was 2 weeks.
Y'all was gone for 2 weeks?
Yes. But we were gone. We had a place to pick us up every day.
Oh no, we were like, I was like, we were like in the cabin.
Oh no.
And,
See, that's I went on a church.
Like
that's the church trip we had. I had a church trip like that.
It was like a legit.
It wasn't
like some
vacation
Bible
Bible
shit.
school.
Ma'am.
Yes, we had.
Shout out to Grace Christian. I thank you so much because there's been times that you done got me to the Lord, and I thank you.
I don't know. I forgot the name of mine.
I know where it's in Oak Cliff though. I can actually tell you what church it is.
No,
it is.
I don't know.
By.
So we used to. I don't know. So when I was younger, we used to have like this. It was like almost like a food truck, but they didn't utilize it as a food truck. And they would come to the neighborhood and they would like, preach godly, and they would put on like puppet shows and all kinds of shit. And it would just be, out and open. In our apartment complex. It was just like, parents and kids would all.
So like the snow cone man. It's like the snow cone man coming down.
Maybe I don't know what you call it, but it was
instead of snow cone, they were preaching the Lord.
But we also had a rec center that also like. What this face? But anyway, we had like a rec center also, and they did like over like a week. There would be like mentors that would come in, and we would do like art projects, and just kind of like.
Interesting.
Okay. Well.
And I did grow very like in the project.
But yeah, we had a church camp. We had a church camp.
They tried to reach all of us. I guess we was the black kids out. So.
I was done with I was taken out by the puppets. I was nervous.
No, they used to have like these little puppet shows. They was the cutest little
But they had puppets.
And they look,
they almost look like humans.
No,
we had a church camp. We was out in Alvin, Texas.
I don't know, but it was the cutest little thing. I don't know. I ended up going on to the camp or whatever later on, and it was years after I ended up going to the camp. And
it's where
I found.
Nah, baby, I knew before then. But it was very interesting. It was like they had a cafeteria. They had like the bunk for the boys and the girls. It was like a lake. There was like this whole like stage platform. Like we had a swimming pool. Like
you remember the area where it was at?
I wish I did.
It was in Texas.
Yes.
It wasn't South Texas, was it? Because it sounded like Alvin. Because that's where our camp was, and it would be different churches. We would meet with different. It would be different churches. We would meet with each other, and
I don't know. Right. We sat like they would bring us out to this like
it was twins.
I don't want to say it was like an open shed.
Yeah.
And there was the stage, and then like we would all just like gather under there, and they would speak the word or whatever. And it was very interesting. They would call you out. They would call you, people out of the crowd to participate in certain activities and things. And it was really interesting. But I mean, even then, I was.
She's trying to give me road, child. She give me road. She give me road, baby. That one strike right in her head.
Okay, so what are we talking about? I'm sorry, we drifted off into the camp thing.
First official topic.
Hey, don't send your kids to them camps. I mean, ain't nothing happened to me. I mean,
ain't nothing happened, but baby, they gonna see a lot because I seen the set of twins, and from what I heard, they was on steroids.
Who on roids?
And allegedly,
okay.
And they would walk around and they would walk around naked, and I was just like, I'm at a church camp.
Yeah,
I shouldn't be seeing this, but all I can say is if they were. It didn't affect them below the nether reach, baby. They were.
There was communal shower, which was weird. Like it was some things looking back that I would say, yeah, baby, don't send them to you. Yeah. Even if they want to go, don't send them to you. Especially today, they might find something that they didn't know.
All right.
It ain't like it used to be.
Here we go. All right. I told you this.
Okay, so we're over there.
All right.
Yeah.
So this next topic was sent in. It wasn't me. Sent in. All right. So Topic. Is it wrong that I'm the side bitch so I get treated like the main bitch?
No, you don't.
I'm asking.
No, you don't. I just watched something on this. When you say get treated like the main bitch,
I want to see where you're going. I'm gonna see where you're gonna go with this.
So
I'm curious.
Because there's this thing where they say he likes me more than the main.
But he beats up more than you though.
But hold on, he like you more than her in the moments that he don't.
But no one even got quiet like.
Hold on, he like you more than her in the moments that he don't like her because you're okay with everything. You're basically accepting all of this. What's the word I'm looking for? Like you're accepting all of the things that she's not feeling. So to say, like when he gets up, like if she calls, you know to shut the fuck up. Of course he likes that about you. So yeah, he might treat you better than her, but he ain't answering the phone for you while he with her.
Question: have you ever been a side bitch?
Who?
You.
The fuck?
Okay. But no, hey.
I've been with people who are in a relationship, but I ain't never been a side.
So you were the main?
No, I just enjoyed the time that I had.
Why you been breaking up these people's homes?
I didn't break up shit. I'm giving
Baby,
them
if the door is open, how am I breaking up anything?
Plus, I wasn't trying to be a side. I just wanted what I wanted, and it just is what it is.
Now you coming to me?
A side is not what it is. What I didn't do is
sometimes a side.
I'm not gonna put it like this. A side is gonna drop to be with you, bitch. I'm not dropping the motherfucking thing.
I don't know.
Baby, when we link, we link. If I'm available, I'm available.
Comments. Y'all get some. This is the mint one. It makes the lip tingle. Hey, Manoa, what do you have? Because I knew something shifted here. Talk to us.
Baby, I don't know. I've never been a side. I mean, I've had flings on the side.
I mean, I've known
you run into me, we start talking. Next thing I know,
you're with someone.
You want to fling with me, and then I got a wife, girlfriend. Okay, so I see where this is gonna go. It's not gonna go far, so.
I mean, yeah,
toodles. But I enjoy it. You want it. You wanted what you wanted.
I want to talk off camera about that, though. I want to talk off camera about that.
I mean, like,
I'm very curious.
You wanted what you wanted, and you got it.
We're gonna have
Sometimes talk. I didn't want it.
We're gonna have talk.
Sometimes it laid in my lap, and I just be like, I don't have the mental capacity for this.
See, that ain't the same situation. I ain't experienced where it's been like,
yeah, just laying in your lap, and you just like, I don't have the mental capacity for that. No, don't. Because I had somebody that was like, I'm not sleeping with me. I'm not sleeping. He wanted me like on a regular basis, but no, man. Because I'm not gonna be. I can't be at your beck and call because I eat. For y'all who know when I said I eat, y'all already know what I'm talking about.
I really give a shit. I just can't bad. If I want what I want, I want.
Well, I can say I've never been a side piece. I have been
single. Huh? We're single. So.
I've been the interrupter. I've interrupted a lot of people's relationships. You said what?
I ain't been an intruder, girl. She an intruder.
That too. I have intentionally.
I'm your fuck. Stay happy in your relationship with y'all.
Oh, can I tell y'all a story?
Can I tell y'all a story?
Y'all are not gonna believe it.
Not participating to be a man. I got what I wanted.
That sounds like just go and ordering what you want.
Call it what you will.
Okay.
Got what I wanted.
Well, you know what? I can say this. Okay. So, many years ago. So, the person I was with at the time, his quote unquote best friend did something that was, this reason I go back to the side piece thing inside this shit. So, mind you, me and the gentleman, we're in a full-blown relationship. Mind you, this is the person I stayed 10 years with. So one of his best friends, when I first initially met him and then our first year into, I never met him, but it was one instance where this person came over to the apartment and I was at work. I don't have no problem because I'm very confident. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, either you're going to act up or you ain't. That's it. So like 3 days in, I want to say it was a Saturday. He came up on Wednesday and then on Saturday. So, it's more to this shit. So I'm sitting on the couch, and and I'm OCD about certain things. So everybody that know me personally know I'm very OCD about shit. Very OCD, especially when it comes down to home and things being in the right place and cleaning and stuff. So mind you, I'm fluffing pillows. I'm rearranging cushions on the couch, and in the corner I see something white. Guess what it was? A Polaroid. A Polaroid of said best friend. Several Polaroids.
It was just him by himself.
A best friend. In very naked things of not with nobody else, but just and mind you, again, I was young at that. I was very young in that spirit, and I have not matured at that time. And I was like, not too much, Mojane, not too much, too soon, too fast. You can ask questions. I'm here.
I'm listening.
Okay, thank you.
One
meeting. One meeting. Period. Yes. Well, all I try to do is have.
You said there was multiple.
It was multiple. It wasn't just one.
It wasn't one Polaroid.
They were up just two.
But it wasn't of my significant other at the time.
It was the best friend.
It was the best friend, quote unquote. So they were left. So long story short, those Polaroids were left for me. That person was trying to be the disruptor. So that's the reason I go back into, and again, that person I was with never had any type of sexual nothing. Yes.
So
go ahead.
What in these Polaroids were there
booty hole?
That's fine. Were there indications that they were in
brown
place? Were they indications that they were in the place in which you found?
No.
They were just
they were planted. I've never run into that. That was all the time.
Like you couldn't see that it was like, oh wait, bitch,
on your furniture or in your
bitch,
bathroom.
This look like my sofa.
No.
Okay, they were just pictures.
They were planted for me, so I would get pissed off and leave. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I've never run into
the other thing because I know you was like, girl, what the fuck?
No.
Did he even know that it was there?
He didn't even. Oh my God, he didn't even know.
Informed that they.
No. This is the thing about me. I'm a pretty good. I can judge on the character, and I can figure out like, oh, I think you ain't shit. But this person, because every time that he was on the phone with my significant at the time, and I would be talking, I would want to meet him. Like, hey, this is your friend. Like, let me meet him. But it wasn't bang.
We're gonna be out.
It wasn't bang. It was him.
So
that had the issue.
He was a side piece. Or
he wanted to be the main, but he wasn't the side. Okay. He was a la carte.
No, he was.
He was
the friend of the boo.
He was a la carte.
He was friend of boo.
I got it.
Hey man.
Yeah, he wanted to be.
But he wanted to be in Boo's place.
He wanted to be
Boo's place, or what he wanted.
He wanted to be me.
Was he wanted to be with Boo?
He wanted to be with Boo.
Okay, so he wanted to be with Boo. So he was trying to break them up so he could be with Boo.
Right.
Oh yeah,
I got it.
Yes, that's where I'm like, man. Y'all don't even know that.
But my thing is, you went that far, and you playing it.
Yes.
And it still didn't work out in your favor.
Yes.
I mean, people
and this is the catch. This is catch 22. I told
you with somebody that
I told Boo thing back in the out. I don't trust him. And the only reason being because every time I was in the room and they'd be on the phone, I could hear him saying X, Y, and Z. I'm like, first off, I got him. Number one, I got him. You didn't get him. I got him. And two, there's a level of respect that you need to have with me because I'm gonna give that same respect to you.
But y'all don't know each other.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. My household is my household. Fuck all that bullshit. That's how you get hit in your motherfucking mouth. There's one thing I'm not far from. You get your ass beat real goddamn quick behind this shit.
But he clearly didn't give a enough fucks.
No, and I gave 3 fucks because I was gonna beat his ass.
But he did.
It's okay. Guess what? He still didn't get it. Shit.
So speaking of the side, being the side.
I've never.
No, he does not.
He was trying to be an interrupter.
He does not like you more than his main bitch. Or no.
Everybody can't be a main. Everybody can't be a main.
But back to this question though.
Mm-hmm.
Has he been willing, or has he told you? I'm so many situations. Because baby, if he ain't left her alone, depending on the situation, if he ain't left her alone yet, bitch, yes, he does not.
I'm just waiting for y'all to say the. I'm waiting for y'all to say the one. It's actually 2 words. I'm waiting for y'all to say it. I'm waiting for y'all to say it.
I don't know. You are being strong alone.
Accessibility. If you let somebody fuck on you, they will.
I mean, yes, absolutely.
And 2.
Hold on.
No, if you let them, they will.
Yeah.
2, you're willing to compromise. Regardless how fucked up it is.
But the thing that you know you're the side, you've accepted that.
Yes.
He's not.
Yes. And some men like that. And some women like that. Actually.
And he's going to continue. He's going to continue to feed you whatever it is that you need, so they can continue to hit it.
Dick and swallow.
So if that means that you're going to be
a
side bitch forever, you're going to be.
No, that's not necessarily true.
It could be clear.
I've had someone where they wasn't getting the emotional outlet. And I don't know how we even interact with each other, but I provided like the emotional outlet that they were needing, that the main actually give.
But you have to understand.
But I had to cut it off.
We're gonna talk about class. We gotta talk after class.
Well, first of all,
we gotta talk about class.
But first of all, I understand that you don't feel the emotional connected me and you were having, but that means you need to talk to that person.
But I'm not gonna
really
like that. You have to understand there is a thing about men that once we consider something a prize, regardless.
Yeah, y'all gonna go for it. That's why I always tell a woman.
Not even that.
You can't tell a man what to do.
You can upset me, but if I visualize, and we're talking about heterosexual men.
Yeah.
That's always tell men. That's a
Is you
woman.
trying to convert these men?
No. I'm assuming this is a woman.
Okay.
I'm assuming this is a woman.
Well, you know, I've
because I've seen it in the gay world too.
Yeah, I've been
they done had sides.
So I can't assume. So we can talk in both lanes. Like that's fine.
Yeah.
Once a man loves you, we as men love somebody, we love them.
That's true. Okay.
And that's why we tell I do tell the women, you can't bribe a man. You can't, if this man is not showing you he loves you, girl, he's telling you he's not loving you.
No, but
what you don't understand,
it's not even.
What you don't understand is a man's going to show you versus telling you.
It's not even that factor.
It's not this scenario,
but like if I've decided that you're the person I love, you can piss me off today, and I can go do some fucked up shit and find myself with a side piece, but that don't change that I love you.
And that's the whole point. That's what normally happens. Then I got into a little agreement.
I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna fuck you up right quick. This was a situation that.
Do I need to keep doing?
What? It's situational.
No,
this was like our like you if you even accept it, if you accept your term as a side bitch,
we'll talk about the poppers in a minute.
My thing is, if you've accepted the title as a side bitch, you've even acknowledged yourself.
Oh, we're not doing it right now.
And you've even acknowledged yourself as a
You're
side
supposed
bitch.
to be paying attention.
I'm paying attention. Shh. He's talking.
If you've accepted yourself or you've even acknowledged yourself as the side bitch, there's no opportunity in
you
that you would think. No, there's no opportunity in your mind where you could think that he loves you or likes you more than his.
But they be deluded and construed it with all that, and so they start acting like they're the main bitch when they realize they're only the side bitch. But she's still she is still the main.
But in this particular situation, you've acknowledged yourself as exactly what you are. So no, he does not.
Oh.
But how do we know? We don't know what the situation is with him and his main. So maybe he is.
That's irrelevant.
Maybe he is starting to treat the side as the main.
But he ain't left her yet.
Of course they're not gonna do that.
And you want to know why?
How much they?
You want to know why?
You know what they gotta go through to do all that.
You want to know why? Because regardless of what he does, she ain't going nowhere.
No, and she put up with it because she probably got a side piece of her own. I'm gonna let you know this.
Which is not.
I'm gonna let you know this.
But he'll know.
Ladies, I'm so sorry for telling y'all a secret, But you men, if you think your woman is letting you do all this and she's happy at the house, she's happy at the house, that means she's not alone by herself and she's not in there praising Jesus by herself.
But you're never alone with the Lord.
Who lied?
Shut up. You
I'll be alone with the Lord, baby.
You know what?
I don't have no visitors. I really don't have no visitors at my establishment. Except for a few people every now and then. But other than that, I be me and the Lord by myself.
So I was saying something. Hold on, y'all give me one more. Go ahead. I'm gonna play this on the Bluetooth. Honey. Look, and again, I'm gonna go ahead and give my references because somebody said something. I'm like, Chad, I think this is what the beat is actually referencing, and I do agree. I'm with it, but
is that what they do when they make it at the Hindu or whatever?
No. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna play it for y'all.
Gender are you asking this question to? Well, he might absolutely like you more than his girlfriend.
Yes.
That do not mean he want to be with you.
This is exactly.
He's ever intended to wife you. Because your girl can get on your goddamn nerves, but I still notice who I want to be with. She just getting on my nerves right now, and I don't like her. I love her though, but I happen to like you. You know what I'm saying? Because in the midst of my difficulty with my partner, you was willing to squeeze yourself in. You didn't even try to take up space. You know what I'm saying? You was willing to fit into my life exactly the way I needed you to fit in. You feel me?
Ooh, my God.
That is actually
my God.
That thing that I was referring. That literally is what I was referring to. Let me make sure. I saw what I saw.
Hold on. Let me make sure I go ahead and cite the sources and the things of the things, and everybody got into the middle. That's a nice conversation. That's via Instagram. Thank you, Brother Clark, for going ahead and giving to the things of the things. Say
that's it. And that's just the reality of that said situation. Once a man loves you, he loves you. Yes, you can break his heart. Yes, he can't get over you. But baby, if he is willing, if you're willing to stick it out with him, he ain't going nowhere because he loves you.
That's not true. That's not true.
You a motherfucking liar.
No, I'm not a motherfucking liar. No, I've been there, done that. No,
but not in the instance in which this conversation is taking place.
Okay.
Because you have to understand.
I'm willing to entertain.
You have to understand. We as men dating other men, we are still men.
Okay, and
so yes, we can get over other men,
just like women can too.
Who?
Women can still get over
men. Don't get over women as easily as men get over men.
I totally disagree.
Because women don't move on that quickly.
Men don't either.
Yes, because once they set their sights, it's the sight.
Well, so let me be very clear when I say this. Men and women, I don't discriminate when it comes down to bullshit. I don't.
I'm talking in the aspect of relation.
No. And let me finish it out. And I also go to the extent of the fact of I understand that men and women only differ because of gender. It doesn't mean that the fact of that their actions and how they respond to do whatever the case is, are there going to be differences? Yes. But I yield in this moment and say, hey, some men have an issue with getting over some shit. Some women have some issues getting over shit.
I agree.
But that's a one-off every now and again because both those levels, they play in those fields. We just don't really get an opportunity to see exactly how they intertwine.
A man is never just giving up.
Oh yes. Why not? Just like a woman can give up. So we need to take out the whole perspective okay, I'm exhausted and I'm just like fuck it all.
Bitch, you didn't fall past.
Come on, the dog catch it. Baby, do it one more time. Go back, do it. Go back and do it. Baby, hold on. He lied. Go back, y'all. Go ahead. Baby,
Y'all kiss my ass.
I love you, dog.
Y'all kiss my ass.
But he glad in the cross.
Lord, I love you, baby.
I cannot say y'all. So if y'all try,
I didn't realize these tops were still.
Yes, we have. Look, guess what you do? It's tops and bottoms. You want to be complete. So Let's room me out. No, we're not doing that right now. That's our class. That's the whole time.
I had to catch.
That's a whole different conversation. You have to be complete sometimes.
I think for it's just, and again, this is my opinion. I think it's vastly different in regards to heterosexual relationships and gay relationships. Or I think being in same-sex relationships, we tolerate different avenues. So I don't think the side piece really plays a factor.
Girl, that's a lie.
I don't think the side piece plays a factor.
That's a lie.
I don't, because
Ooh.
you don't find it as often. And I say this because you don't hear often. You don't hear often about lesbians cheating on each other.
Them are the only ones
That's untrue. That's untrue.
I said as often.
But
9 times out of 10, no, but
however,
yes.
Comma.
I didn't say
Again,
I did not say it was something that does not happen.
Right.
I said it is less likely, and it's more uncommon than a man than two men that are together and they're stepping out on their significant others. If you knew me back
then,
uncommon.
It was common.
Sure.
The lesbians was the one who were real bad with it.
That sure was. I can be honest. So I can give you an example.
In my scenario.
Oh, what is that over there? What was it? Chase Clockin? Right there off of 30. Is that off of 30?
No, I'm speaking my experience.
I'm speaking my experience.
What I know.
So I'm speaking from my experience. So yes, I can say emphatically that
I'm not saying it does not happen.
Yeah,
I understand that.
Absolutely.
But on a percent ratio, do men do it more often? Because he's still Men are more likely to step out because we are not emotionally involved when it comes to sexual engagements.
I disagree.
The ones
and I'm not saying all women. I'm not saying.
The ones who ain't what I'm saying. I'm not saying in tune with their.
I'm not saying that women don't do it.
Mm-hmm. You just a woman knows how to keep us good track.
The reality of the situation is a man is less likely. Like, we can literally stick our dicks in something and not be attached to it.
Yeah, I've had somebody say that.
Yes, I know.
I've had somebody say
that. But it's just like when
it could simply be like the reality of the situation is, and when once you gather yourself in a partnership with somebody, the reality is the sex slows down, and you typically are out here sticking your dick in shit because you're not getting what you're getting at home, or once was getting at home, whatever the situation is. Even though there may not be emotional attachment, you're just fucking.
Can I say this one thing? It's called intention. You can't want and want and want more than want. So, give you an example. So, you can't want a relationship, but you don't want the responsibilities. But you want to be able to fuck. That means you need to be single, right? That means that you don't need to be in the committed relationship.
But these women, my thing is these women, like me out. There are people that are accepting these things.
No, hear me out. What I'm saying is, like, it might be a situation where you have a person that wants all these things that belong to a committed relationship, but don't want the responsibility of that. So it might be a situation that you can meet a person that wants an open relationship, and they can meet in the middle and be able to do that. But 9 times out of 10, men and women alike are not willing to sit in that space most times. Like,
which space?
Space of saying, let's say, hey, I want you, but I want more. And it doesn't mean that what I want more doesn't mean that I don't want you. But I know that I like variety. You here we go. Watch this. You my main bitch. I'm gonna get into it. You my main bitch. But I want to be able to have that flexibility and that openness to be able to do what I want to. And that's men and women alike.
I'm not saying that isn't the case at all. but it is more common, or at least proven, that men do it. And I'm not, again, I know that women are out here doing their thing. It's just not.
It's hot girl summer. Right.
It's just they are unfortunately a lot more secretive when it comes to what it is they're doing. So it's not as acknowledgeable.
It's like secretive. They just know how to move
secretively.
No. Well, I'm gonna pause. So let me say this.
So I'm not saying that we're not doing it on the same scale. What I'm saying is the scale that I provided.
So before we go into that, before we
before we go into that, I can't classify what they're doing based on what I don't know.
So before we go into that,
I don't have the record to prove it.
So before we go into that lane, I want to make sure that the next time we have this type, because I want to have a finality of the conversation. I want to invite,
a straight man.
Yeah.
Yes.
It can be straight, straight.
I don't give a shit. A woman.
Yes, a woman. Yes, to the conversation. Yes. So we're not going to delve too deep on that one. Okay. So we're going to invite the people to the room, and it should be very interesting.
Like I'm here for it. Enlighten me. But I think that it's in my opinion, the reality is we as most men are not as emotional when it comes to fucking, and women are, and that is like a very like sexist thing to say, but if I as a man or any man was with a woman and he fucking found out his woman was having these deep intellectual conversations with the man, never had a sexual encounterment, but you're having these deep intellectual conversations, and like with the man, they're gonna find that as cheap.
It is.
But if a woman finds that with the man, they need to know that they're not so much concerned on the intellectual. They want to know if you fucked. Did you stick your dick?
So I think the parameters when we start talking, because we can went into different languages. I have
no, yeah, we run
out of time. We run out of time.
Yeah,
so
my drift is that I think there's an open conversation that we had, and we need.
We'll revisit. I want to revisit.
We definitely need another voice of reason.
Yes, I want to revisit it, but I will end this. When people have outside conversations beyond the people that they're with, and they become very emotional driven, and they're leaning in different lanes. Yes.
No, if a man is emotionally involved with you, you're important.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Thank you.
Which comes to my point. And I'll be telling these women.
That means you can take a trunk anytime. That means you can pull something at any given point. Yes, I agree.
But most men aren't. Most men. That's what I'm saying. Most men don't do that.
Even though he was with somebody, and it wasn't even the fact that we messed around. Right. It was just, I guess he felt emotional contact with me, and I had to tell him I can't do this no more. Because baby,
it's not fair to
it's too much.
It's not fair to another person either.
Right, and I feel bad because you get into it with her, and then you trying to come. I can't do that. And he had a sad puppy look on.
So that's the fight and you the pillow. That's the fight and you the pillow.
He had the sad puppy look on his face, like why can't we do it? So, you're wrong in from the beginning anyway.
Sure. But we as men have to acknowledge the fact that once we're emotionally, that's the thing is once we're emotionally invested,
it's gone.
It's gone. It's gone somewhere.
It's in a different lane. It is.
It's in a different lane.
Absolutely. Yes. And I think, and also I will say this is that a lot of men and women don't understand that when you're with someone and you're in a committed relationship, that is a off limits situation. That's when
the emotions cannot.
Yes, emotions.
I can accept it if you just fucked and moved on. or maybe hit it once or twice.
Right.
Okay, but what was the level of this fucking?
Where you just like you call them and say, "Hey, I'm horny. My wife ain't putting out.
Boom, 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 boom.
I'm on my way. Bend over." Or were you like, "Hey, can we go to this coffee shop around the corner?"
But that goes
I've been down to try.
But that goes back to my whole conversation. Is like we dating within the same gender and dating outside of the gender is vastly different because we as men, yes, we know we're emotional. Mm-hmm. And we're emotionally invested. That's why it gets so bad once you cheat.
No,
it's a lot.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's just like with the straights, with the same with the gays. I done met somebody that said, "Baby, they don't have no emotional attachment. It's just they don't get right. If they don't get what they want, they'll go find it, and it's no emotional attachment. They just be like, okay, this is what it is." And that's the point.
And that's why it becomes so much more toxic.
Well, you know, I think
that's why it becomes that much more toxic. Because I could do the very much same thing.
Absolutely, we all can.
As a man, we're so attached emotionally that you're doing something unemotionally, knowing that if we could have had a conversation in regards to this, it becomes very toxic.
But what we're doing is that we're
trying to live in a heterosexual world.
Someone's being selfish. No. Because I can always defeat you and say, hey, because emotionally you left me bored and I had to go out and find it.
No, if you go find it.
That's a goddamn excuse.
But that's the problem in a relationship because if you could have talked to me in regards to it, knowing how just in regards to we are as being men, you should have picked up enough nerve to communicate that with me, rather than going and finding it somewhere else. Now that's any relationship.
But what's easier?
You tell me what's easier
because me knowing that you decided to go fuck on somebody rather than communicating with me brings more of a toxic environment into our situation.
It's not even toxicity; it's destroying love. That's and I get it, and I absolutely get it. Like I actually don't disagree. I would, and to roll through it. I just wish individuals would have the responsibility of saying they've done X, Y, and Z because of X, Y, and Z. If there is something that you're void of, just like you said, there's nothing wrong with having a conversation. But you're a pussy, male or female, for you not to have that goddamn conversation and to still go do what you want to do. Because when you go do what you want to do, that lets me know that's what you want to do. You erase everything else at that point because now it's not the fact that you couldn't because you could. You chose to do what you wanted to do. That is a choice at the end of the goddamn day. It doesn't matter. When you make a choice to sit up here and do some shit like that, so you take that moment, you strip it. It's like paint thinner. On that moment that you can have.
Can I say something to her? Whoever it is as a side bitch. I just want you to know that if you
it's not
because I want to keep it on time.
It was funny how he said it. It was funny how he said he said if you decide to whoever you is.
I already know what he was saying.
Whomever you are, I hate to be the person that informs you that if he can prove the fact that you are simply a fuck, whoever this other person is going to, if it's a woman, she's definitely going to accept him back. Let me finish what I'm saying. Depending on the length of their relationship, that's just simply what that is. Based on if you are a man speaking on a man and another man, you better hope and pray that he's feminine. Anyway, next.
No, actually.
You said what? You better hope and pray.
Okay, on that note, I know y'all probably saying
they now them. Oh, girl.
Normally we would have a 2-hour conversation. Tonight is not that night. We will have a part 2 to this conversation. Okay, so we're gonna get ourselves together.
Bitch, she don't like you more. I'm sorry.
I hate him so
She's
much.
still there.
But I still love him though. All right, so Bernard, do you have anything you want to leave the people?
That was it.
Yes, it's an hour. It's been an hour. It's 9:33. Yes, it's been an hour.
Give 30 minutes. Give me another topic.
Oh.
I mean, girl, it's only 10. It would be 10 o'clock. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Like, okay. So you're so stupid. Okay.
I got what you're saying. She got to creep that head around.
So what we're going to do, we'll go around the room and start with Bernie first. I need you to finish this sentence, okay? This is it. This is going to be it, okay? This is the sentence. Friends don't let friends do what?
Fuck on your man.
Okay.
Well, that shit. She said that. Do you know how much shit I could say about that?
You know what? That's actually poses a question. Side bitch, are you the friend of the?
We're not doing. Did we just say we're not going to test that right now? We're going to come back.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But no.
Are you her friend?
But no.
No,
you stupid bitch! You stupid bitches!
Is that why you think he treats you well? Oh,
I love y'all, but y'all some stupid bitches.
Because he being nice in front of his girlfriend, like you don't let friends.
Come on. You can do it.
Yeah, you bitch. No, I don't need to be near your man. I don't need to see your man. Girl, I don't even want to know what y'all do when y'all be having y'all relationship. I don't need to know nothing. Friends don't let friends fuck on their man. Bitch.
All right.
Now, if you my friend,
your friends don't let friends.
And your man said, I want to fuck with you and your friend.
Friends don't
First of all, that's not going to come out your mouth. I'm going to look at you, not me.
What you meant to say is friends don't let friends' mans fuck on them.
No, either or.
Well, that too.
Either or, because I've seen it both ways. I've seen with your friend. You done told your friend. You done told your friend your bedroom boom boom. Now he curious, and every time he come out that bed or he come around,
no.
Oh, you done told your man, girl, my friend is da 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 back in the day da da da. Now he done see your friend. He like, so you still do that kind of stuff?
Yeah. That's what they said.
All I want to know is, if you're having sex, just say we having sex. Okay, that's good. I'm glad. But don't tell me the details, because I don't need no details. I don't want to know that, baby, he done spun you in that room like a helicopter on top of your head, bitch, when you did the 2 points handstand. Oh, no.
It's not
yeah.
It's not
the beat needs to release. That's what it is.
Y'all hanging from the ceiling on the trapeze.
Several times.
Y'all hanging from the ceiling on the trapeze. Y'all in the circus.
Baby, he wants to take some giant. Look,
I've been looking at Instagram and all this shit, some shit I done seen. I'll be like, oh, girl, y'all wrong.
Wow. All right. So the next question again for you. Friends don't let friends do what? Not too much, Motion. Go ahead, say it. Go ahead. Do it. I got time. I'm not
What she said? What she called me?
Motion.
Bitch, it wasn't about you, but it can be if that's what you want.
Okay, I think friends don't let friends do a lot of things.
Like
a lot of things. Friends don't let friends lie. Friends don't let friends borrow. Friends don't let friends.
Oh Jesus! That came out of nowhere.
Friends don't let friends.
Motherfucking limited live juice.
Friends don't let friends walk out looking crazy. Friends should not let friends do a lot. I think friends should not let friends do a lot of different things. I think friends should hold friends accountable.
Okay. That was was very like
for him to say hold friends accountable. That was a very roundabout Houston way to get to that point. Because baby, Houston is the circle. I'm just gonna put it out there.
I don't let friends do a lot of things.
Okay. I got to.
But when
so if they let you do it, bitch,
they ain't your friend.
They ain't your friend.
But what if I like you? What if I want you to be the hoe for tonight?
But friends don't let friends.
But you know I want you to be a hoe for tonight.
Right. You know I want you to be a hoe for tonight. I'm gonna help you be a hoe for tonight.
I'm gonna say this. I want you to be a hoe.
I'm gonna say this. Friends don't let friends be yes men.
10 points. I'm okay with that. Absolutely. No argument. Absolutely no argument.
To be.
Yeah.
Bitch, if you yes me when I know I am, when you know I don't need to be yes.
But see, if I'm your friend and I say yes, but I give you this look, you already know. Don't do it.
But y'all have that dynamic. That's the thing.
Right. If I say yes, but I'm giving you this look like.
If somebody's standing there and you're like,
yeah. Then I already know. Okay, I'm gonna.
Yes.
Look, I won't do it.
But you're not.
I won't do it, girl.
But you're not lying to me.
Right. No.
You're not being my.
Yeah, you're not lying.
Yeah, because I mean,
you're being. Bitch, what are you doing, friend? That's what.
Right. Like, girl, come on now. I'm just saying.
It's called just saying no.
Friends don't let friends be yes men.
But I mean, but sometimes you just have to be blunt. No. Yeah, I'm gonna be that. No.
Unfortunately, because that's who I will be. Bitch, I don't give a fuck if they standing there or not. Bitch, what are you doing? No, absolutely not. Have a good night.
Wow.
9 times out of 10, I'm so grateful.
Have a good night.
The friend will say before I even have to say, because I look at the friend like, girl, you gonna let that happen? And that's why I'll be like, so girl, you gonna let this happen?
And this is the realest that I need. I'm just saying.
Talk about, you gonna let this happen? Because girl, I know you lying to me.
All right.
And look, be like this.
To wrap up our episode, clearly, since we're done.
You said 10 o'clock, girl.
Damn, I didn't get what I was saying. I didn't get a chance to respond. Damn. So aggressive.
Shit. It's that Leo.
You need to calm or something.
It's that line.
Real angry.
It's that Leo, the line in her baby.
Wow.
That's what she wants somebody to grrr on. She wants somebody to grip it. Grip it. Grip it. Grip it. No. Grip it. Where you get that? You know where I got that from?
My dear.
Oh, okay.
I thought we had lost him. I was nervous. Jesus.
Okay, look, cause good.
We don't know.
Okay, so what about you, sir?
Friends don't let friends go out in public wearing wigs that they go bowling in. We need to talk about this today because I feel as though there are a lot of people. If you're wearing a Nancy, a Cynthia, or a Ramona wig out in public.
Because, baby, if I got this good lace front, baby, and she's long and luxurious and cute, bitch, I'm going to wear this hoe everywhere I go. Until that lace starts shifting. Because, you know, when that lace starts shifting up, that means it's time for you to let that wig go.
Wait. Most times, a lace front is not going to be in the kickbox. So, for those that don't know, when you go into the Yang and you go in the hair store in the kickbox, that box when you walk in. So, normally you're going to have the slides, different colors, right there near the entrance. And then
basically what she's trying to tell you guys, y'all wearing them synthetic hair that can't be touched, can't put nothing, no heat cannot be touched on them synthetic. Now the synthetic hair that you can put heat on, but the synthetic that he talking about, you can't put that heat on because guess what? It's gonna burn up like you know how you light something on fire and you see it curl in like that. That's what she's talking about. It's gonna poof. Y'all can't do that. She's saying them shake and go wigs. Them shake and go wigs that y'all be wearing everywhere. Take that off and wear that at the house. Put your good hair on. That hair is up there in the closet on a mannequin. That you ain't church yet.
And the last thing I want to say, friends don't let their friends walk around with their mouth foaming in the corners. I know y'all probably saying, like, where are you going with this? Because I'm a reality watcher, and I can say, but I can't say. If you know your mouth has a propensity to foam in the corners, of your mouth.
What would
Like you're creating cream soda.
Curiosity.
Or you have a Dr. Pepper float in the corner of your mouth. I think you need to seek a doctor. I feel as though there is some fungi or some type of bacterial that has been fluctuated in the corners of your mouth. I didn't say strep throat. I didn't say staph.
Can I ask a question?
I didn't even say herpes simplex too.
Can I ask
Yes.
a question? What causes
herpes? Herpes simplex. Herpes simplex.
What situations have you encountered that have caused these serious situations?
I'm just telling you what I see on TV.
I'm so curious.
I just see it on TV because I've never had. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you. Watch this. Hold on, Bernard. Who had the shirt first? The corners of your mouth should not be milky. Thank you very much. And I tell you this year, on reality TV on YouTube, that baby, the corners of her mouth, like you swear, she didn't even take a lactate pill. It was like, oh my God, like you're a dairy farm in both corners of your mouth.
Is it possible they have may have been on drugs?
All right, so we're going to go ahead and thank everybody for coming into this evening's show. We're going to say hi to everybody. So what we're going to do,
all I do is pause the clip.
How you know the drug addiction? We're not. I
did not say drug addiction.
That was him. It was not me.
Why do you feel so offended? Was she talking about you?
All I'm saying is, in those instances, could it be that there are other factors at play?
Yeah, I think medical reasons. I think medical reasons.
I think on a typical day, like how many people have you crossed in your life that have had that situation take place?
One on TV and one in person.
Who was on? Never mind. I guess we're gonna talk about who was on TV.
We are.
Who was the person?
I thought it's a part 2 of this whole episode.
Was the person in person? Did you know they did drugs?
After the fact, actually.
Okay.
Oh, speaking of reality TV.
No,
hold on.
The person I know didn't do drugs. It was just, I don't know if they had
they were just liquid.
He was dehydrated. Maybe he was foaming at the mouth like when they had rabies. I don't know. So on that note,
I'm not talking about somebody who's not on a spectrum of being,
not on the spectrum.
It's good.
She's trying to say this.
Okay.
Was that on the spectrum?
She's trying to say, girl.
No!
Y'all was.
No! Hell no!
She said. What she meant is, what level of drugs were you on? Were you on the little bitty? Were you on the great?
I did not specify anything. I just said a spectrum. Were they on a spectrum?
When you said on the spectrum, you said to correct it real quick. I actually didn't mean that.
You know, both.
I didn't say on what spectrum. I just said a spectrum. Take it to your accountability. Take it to your acknowledgement and answer the question, please.
Your accountability buddy. That's what we're doing. All right. But I'm gonna leave y'all. Hold on. Before we get out here, what do you have for us, David, before we get out here? Because we're sticking the time.
Why would you leave it to me first?
Okay, but no.
Because y'all leave it to me. Go to you, girl.
Okay, David, what do you have for us before we get out here this evening?
I would like to say.
I got a piece so bad, but it's so funny.
Oh, yeah, I had to. I couldn't hold it much longer.
What?
If you're willing to accept your place, honey, accept it.
You should have told me.
I didn't know. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. We disrupted. I apologize.
If you're willing to accept your place, accept it. But don't hold others accountable to your acceptation.
That's all the time. That's payback for all the time. You don't fuck with me, but y'all two bastards playing with me. I got your back. Got you. But I still love you though.
Did you cut me off?
No, I really didn't.
Girl, I'm confused. I'm laughing because of what she said.
Oh,
baby, that was the statement right there. Cause y'all hoes always want to know y'all place.
Have y'all ever fucked anybody with a big titty on their girl?
Who?
We'll talk after class. So, do you have anything else to be before we get out of here? We'll talk about this shortly.
Like, hey,
for those that know will know.
Know your part and play your part.
Oh.
So you can get that Oscar, baby. I heard she real gold. Go play it. Go play it.
Look, child, don't get in the game you don't know how to play. Angelic Burner, what do you have for this evening, my dear? Yes, I got a lint remover as well.
I seen it.
Yeah, you know, I come ready. Mm-hmm. I think.
Oh, I don't have nothing to say.
For the first time, that's interesting.
I don't have nothing. I lie, I do.
Okay, what you have?
To my people who are going through, I know it seems weak and bleak, and you may be at your end of your rope. Baby, hold on, because that's when God's going to show up, show out, and bless you quadruple. And I'm speaking on experience. So please don't give up your hope just yet. You pray for this. Remember, you pray for this. And God is going to show up and show out. Hold on.
Just remember what you pray for.
Oh, Jesus.
Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I be mad and be forgetting and be like, oh, wait, I did pray for this.
All I'm going to say is that, you know, be clear in your praying because, honey, if he provides to you the things that you pray for, just remember you pray for it.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, normally I would have something. I would really have something real fucked up to always say because I have something really smart to always say. But I will say this: for the girls, him then the hers, for all them and they that are right now that don't understand what free looks like. It starts with you first. So if you don't want to be in a situation, change it. If you don't want to be something, change it. Be right now. Oh yes, I'm saying that. Most times we find individuals that are unhappy because they have not been proactive about the changes that they need to change in their lives. You can't be lazy about being a better you and bitch about it. Because that leads you to what? Bitching about it. Amen? Amen.
And I will say this.
It wasn't about you. It was my turn. Thank you.
I know you.
I know. You already gave yours up.
I know.
You went first.
I will say this. Leave these motherfucking kids alone. Leave these motherfucking kids alone.
And stop opening motherfucking airplane doors, too.
Leave these motherfucking kids alone.
Right, you said the Asian Airlines, that man he opened that little motherfucking plane. He opened the door.
So he was trying to do a Peter Griffin stuff. That's what he was
No,
trying
actually,
to do. He was trying to do a Peter Griffin. If you've seen Family
Leave
Guy.
these kids alone. Can't no kid think they a pussycat. Yep. And if they slap the shit, if your kid go to this school, I'm just gonna say this.
Stoop down so we can see. There you go.
If your kid think that they a cat and they in school and a fucking Rottweiler slap them, if they go to the office, bitch, dogs and cats don't get along.
On that though, I don't have shit else. I don't have nothing. I hate you.
Wait a minute. Look at the Rottweiler and cat. This Rottweiler. Nah, bitch. If that Rottweiler slap me, I'm slapping. We fighting. Just know I'm fighting. Bitch, you gonna regret fucking with my. I just give up sometimes. He said if that Rottweiler slap you. First of all, that Rottweiler slapping, we fight. Cause bitch, you should not be slapping me. I ain't
Pussycat.
And this pussycat gonna go tiger.
All I'm saying
This pussycat gonna go tiger mode on real quick.
I just want to be clear. They are now starting to allow these children to identify as they wish in these schools.
But are you serious?
We're not doing that.
Where the hell we not be
We're
there?
not doing that.
I
Next episode, we'll keep
I heard it.
Hold on, I am with this. So if your child in school identifies as something, and then
Tiger lines and
another child identifies as another thing, and
that hoe get slapped,
and it's the thing that does not agree with your child's identification. All I'm saying is, bitch, it's natural selection.
Well, my mama said
your child. All I'm saying is your child decided to
right. That's how I feel right now. Because what my mama said is, if they put their hands on you and you didn't tell it.
That was then. we're talking
No.
about
It's
today.
still now. No, it's still now.
No.
Because if you put your hands, that's why I tell they put their hands on you. You put your hands back.
Yes, but today and age.
You tell them.
Listen,
talk to me.
Listen to me. Today and age, we're using the
identification.
We're using identification.
Because I ain't never had that happen.
Of course you haven't. But the children today are. All I'm saying is if your child chose to be the lesser
so
of the natural selection, if your child chose to be the lesser of the select of natural,
you just have to take that.
Christina's gone.
Can't stand you.
If your child chose to be, if we are going to accept whatever we identify in these schools, if your child accepts the lesser identity of natural selection, then you have to accept the fact that your child is naturally selected to get got. I'm just saying.
Well.
I have not heard it in Dallas.
It's on the internet.
And I'll be on the internet. I still
All right.
that. I still ain't heard that.
So my wonderful gentlemen, I will say,
I wish you would.
we have a very rambunctious hour and almost 30 minutes.
Hold up, real quick. Now, if you come from mine, just know mine is going to backdoor you. So I'm just let you know now. If you think mine is the pump, just know mine is going to backdoor you. Trust me. So you try that with mine, mine's going to backdoor you. I'm just going to be honest, because they fight.
So they're human?
As far as I know, they're human. I ain't got nobody saying
because
I ain't got nobody saying they didn't want to be a rock.
You know,
I don't have nobody. I don't have no nieces or nephews that say they want to be a rock.
I'm ready to go.
But I'm just gonna let you know.
He's trying to battle.
If they decide they want to be a rock,
it's not.
No. If they decide
All
to be a
right.
rock,
So we want to say thank y'all for everybody tuning in, because we're going to stick to this time frame. We're almost an hour and 30 minutes in. But thank you for Benoit. Thank you for wonderful David. Thank y'all for tuning in this evening. We have a part 2 to this episode because there's questions, comments, and things that we need to talk about. So y'all go ahead and hit us up on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube as well. Make sure you hit us up at Weekend Pearls. That's Weekend Pearls with a Z. We'll be back. Y'all be blessed. And y'all, lotion and hey, it's too hot for this kids. Welcome to Texas. Animals.